Abba. 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 Okay, I sound good. Good. Hello, ladies and others. My name is and let's start. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day today. How are you doing? I feel I don't really. I don't know what to feel right now. Like, yeah, I need to stream, but also just want to lay down on my chair and do nothing. But I need to keep up with the grind, especially because tomorrow. You know how I mentioned that tomorrow I won't be able to stream? Yeah, I think I'll be able. So, get ready for poopy playtime tomorrow. Because at first it wasn't planned. Well, I don't know. It's kind of weird. The right now it's kind of weird. Or by this week's calendar. But yeah, I should be able to. I should be able to stream tomorrow. I don't know. I hope so. I don't know. But right now the confirmation is that tomorrow I'll be able to stream. So that means that tomorrow there's Poopy Playtime Chapter 5. I'm sorry. I feel kind of bad right now because I feel like I'm getting sick. You know the feeling that you're sneezing too much and you feel like, oh, I'm getting sick. So yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna play some. Oh my god, oof. Yeah, I'm gonna clear my nose. Chat? Can you hear me good, right? Because sometimes this is finicky. Maybe a little bit closer to my mouth? Okay, not too much. Maybe a little bit further. Yeah, I think that's good enough. But yeah, this morning has been kinda bad for my health. Sneezing and crying. But yeah. But yeah, chat, if everything goes well, and tomorrow we are pooping playtime all over the place, and you know that's exciting. Because I know, chat, how much you like poopy playtime. Yeah, it has become a popular VOD actually. Let me check my YouTube channel quick, the VODs channel to be more precise. This is my main channel, my secondary channel. Fun fact, there's a third channel, but it went to news because I couldn't verify it. Excuse me, I couldn't verify it to be my channel. Alright, sorry, just a funny message that my girlfriend sent me. But yeah, chat, we're gonna do some speedruns, like 2 hours of speedrun at least, and have a good time playing well, not playing speedrunning. Alright, so so wait, you're not seeing the game. There's the game. You're not seeing it right now because it always takes a while for the OBS to capture the game. And that's because it's on speedrun. There. Wait, no. No, I don't want to interact with this overlay. No. I want light split. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Oops. Ah yes, the puppies bots. All bots are okay, sorry, yeah, so all bots, so particularly the first bot where I played the two first chapters is not that viewed. The third one, the first, the second one probably is because of the thumbnail, and the first, in the fourth chapters, the chapter 4 bots, they do have views, but they weren't that popular. I don't know, the Poppy wasn't. I guess Poppy wasn't too much of a reach for bots, but I don't know. If I make a main video on my main YouTube, if I make a video of Poppy on my main channel, that probably is where the likes, well, the views are actually going to be crazy. If I do a good edited video, because right now I am focusing all my editing video in energy of editing. I don't know how to say that. All my editing skills towards making the first video of Secret to Mimic, so depends how much energy I have left when I make that into a video. But I don't know. I don't even know when I'm gonna make it. I don't do anything instantly into a video. Not everything. Some things like when into the pre-release, I managed to make it to do that with the Secret of Mimic. I couldn't because I was delayed with other videos. But I was trying to be as soon as possible. Yeah, at least later, like more than 3 months passed, then turn into video. But sometimes it's, I mean, you could debate and discuss about how this is actually a bad idea. But also, like the only person making, like editing this video, so you have to take that. You should take that into perspective. And I also have other stuff going on in my life that doesn't allow me to do full editing. But yeah, chat. It's funny because I wanted to do Delta Road Chapter 4 first, but because of how longer is the chapter, it became difficult to work in both chapter. Well, to finish it in time. Not like I'll like I already take a lot of time to make edit videos, so I might have to slowly edit that video while I edit others. It's complicated. It's complicated on my place. And when I start speedrunning soon, let me just adjust a few things behind scenes. And we can speedrun all over the place. as a Monticator. But yeah, chat, tomorrow is the chapter. Who's excited for it? I personally am not exactly excited for the chapter. Like, I don't know, like, Puppy Playtime for me is just being fine. It's not bad. Well, I mean, I dislike chapter 4. I am not gonna pretend that. But, I like it. I like chapter 4. I think it was a nice. Well, sorry. I probably like Poppy in general. Chapter 4 wasn't fun to me, but hey, at least I was able to enjoy Chapter 3 with this scuff, and Chapter 2 was okay, whatever. I felt it was playing literally a kid's game. Like for me, Chapter 2 really is the mascot horrors in a nutshell. Is the trying to be spooky, but also having too much colorful things. They really nailed the art style with Chapter 3. You know, I think it's funny that they have to change, not engines, not to say engines, but no. Well, I mean, I guess it is engines, even though it's not the same engine, just the upgraded version. To make it work when it was not necessary to reach that art style. But yeah, chat. Let's stop delaying. Let's get into speedrunning, shall we? Well, we chat. Okay, it's 36 months. Yeah, never mind. I don't know. I've been thinking that yeah, I want to replay casually Secret of the Mimic on stream, but the game released in June, and we are 5 months apart of the first year of the game. So yeah, I don't know. And I've been feeling to replay this game, but I think it would be more appropriate if we did it on its anniversary.
How am I supposed to get in?
To access the building, you've been provided with a date. Good job. Well done. That data diver is your master key to the MCM facility. Do not lose it. Now get in there and retrieve our property. Over and out.
Okay, pop. Hedgehog Huggy. Pretty funny how I call Hedgehog Huggy. No, that was pretty Puppy. He crackhead. And you know what? I think it is a crackhead. Why will look the way they look and with it way while sticking their tongue out? I hate that dog. Not really. It makes me life.
Welcome, potential buyers, to Edwin Murray's Costume Manor.
But yeah, I'm really not familiar with the mascot horrors be like. But I feel like chapter 2 it is the closest thing to that meme. Also, when I say that I'm not familiar with the chapter mascot horrors be like, I mean like, I'm not really familiar with other mascot horror games. Maybe I should be running today, but but this is what I mean when I say that. When people are like poopy, like oh poopy playtime is poopy's playtime reasons.
It's a one-of-a-kind workshop where you'll quite simply be amazed.
But yeah, how else this in the middle of the run because that'll be annoying. You are the monkey one, and you. Oi! Man, I'm not really familiar with other mascot horrors. Like as I mentioned before, the only game that has some familiarity is Vending Machine, but I never reached further with this game. I just let it go. I'm like, yeah, okay, and never care for it anymore. But yeah, chat. I do enjoy. I don't really know exactly the full, like if these statements are real or not. But I can see why from the outside does appear because it kind of looks like, oh yes, this mascot horror game that it's that has this typical thing of it's for like weird animatronics, like experiments of things that are made to detain children, has something dark with them. That they want to kill all the monsters. Or there's some killers, or they have some the killing because they hate their dolls because of X or Y reason. Like I can see. I can see the you know, the stereotype where it comes from. I feel like Poppy really did make well. I think Poppy Playtime was the one who started, but it was Garten of Batman who made it worse. I feel like the success of Garten of Batman was a mistake. No, I feel no, it is a mistake. Like, yeah, I never played Garten of Batman, that's for sure, but I don't think you really need to play to know that. Yeah, maybe this existing, Garten of Batman existing, and well, not even just existing, the idea of becoming popular and people saying that it's genuinely good. I'm not talking about the memes like the burlap, I'm talking about people genuinely liking the game. If forming part of the YouTube for a content form, then it really shows that, yeah, things
Testing. Well, that was quick.
are not really looking that good.
Let's talk about
Like, I understand why these exist. And it helps with FNaF and not getting into it in one time with security breach. You see, people may say that, oh, it's FNaF World. The thing with FNaF World is that it's a spin-off. Like, the amount of people who actually care for FNaF World, it's not the same as the amount of people who care for Security Breach. Like, Security Breach is a mainline FNaF game. You have Freddy Fazbear talking about, oh, I will accompany to you to the 10th floor, but there's a programming bug that makes me hit the greedy, whatever. Gregor, I'm not being annoying, why? Like, I enjoy Security Breach, but it is not a game that really you can call it horror because, like, yeah, I'm not really someone who gets scared easily with these things anymore. But also at the same time, I'm like, Freddy, why you look like that? Like, why Freddy, why? If you watch the Jacksepticeye's Security Breach gameplay, you know that he said something like, "Why they make me horny?" Like, they're not scary. Like, Security Breach fell down into the like that era was a bad for mascot horror games. I'm glad that we left it behind. The Poppy Playtime takes itself more serious. Oh well. Not itself, like the devs takes it a lot more serious, more serious. The goofy FNaF humor is not exactly new in the franchise, but it's not trying to be the main thing anymore. Like the biggest presence. and he's trying to eat. It's in the colorful things are not being used everywhere. I mean, it's not like Secret of Mimic exactly a mighty place for children. This is a real factory that its main purpose is to sell you suits and other stuff. Not having animatronic sheets people because of fast. Well, not only because of fast entertainment, but mainly because of fast entertainment. There. Yeah, chat, I do enjoy... Yeah, chat, that's a thing. And plop. No. Not fair, out of bounds. You are out of bounds. Pretty funny how there was one time where it became a meme about the animatronics talking when someone's being mean and just calling them out. But it was really funny to me that none of their voices were actually like their canon voices. Their voices from UCN. Like Nightmare Freddy wasn't Megatron. Which is a shame because I like. And the problem is the weirdest voice. Like I don't know. Like the Nightmare voices are kind of weird. Well, Nightmare Freddy at least. The others are fine. Especially Nightmare Young and Nightmare Balloon Boy. I do want your birthday, Hawk. Oh, what a nice teleportation, Jackie. I never noticed that. I thought to just look behind because why not? Jackie's quite big. She doesn't look like that, but she's actually big. That's quite scary. And we run away. Whoosh! Now we are running away. I'm losing time. But a lot of time, really. Not surprised. It's not like we exactly. It's not like we exactly have a long conduit puzzle. I don't know. I feel weird now because it didn't really. It didn't really feel like it took that much time, huh? I'm so weird. I'm not gonna lie. Oh well. That is the magic of speedruns. Nothing really makes sense. You know, now that I mentioned mascot horrors, what other basket horrors are besides FNaF, Poppy Playtime, and the Return of Man? Well, I know there's like Pico Park, I think is the name, where there's a raccoon. It's not by a YouTuber. It's made by a YouTuber. What else? Trying to remember others, but those are the ones, really the ones that came up in my mind. There has been others that they just became forgotten because they're bad. No, I have no idea, but I would be surprised if that was the case.
Hello, employee. When the machinery is clear of debris, rotate the hand crank, push the green button. You are now safe to get under the elevator. To realign the elevator, use the sliders to rebalance the load weight of the doohickey.
Flip.
Great. Now that
That one is not exactly my way, but I'm sort of easy on my way.
3,
4, 3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Now,
Flip.
close the
Easy.
hatch,
Oops.
reset the crank.
I don't think it's, well, I mean, it's not really hard to see how this is going to play VR.
Turn on the power.
I still wonder why still will end up not releasing the. Oh well, they didn't finish the VR mode. Like, we kind of talked about this last stream, but for me it's still kind of weird how we have the whole like, oh yes, we are the first thing we're gonna show about this game on PAX West is going to be the Jackie's Chase on VR. Then when the PlayStation page of the game shows up, you have the optional VR part of the description. It's like, oh, pretty cool. So we don't have to worry about people not having VR and being able to feel out of the experience as we feel with Help Wanted. But you know, after that, I begin to wonder.
To the Big Top Showroom Vestibule.
Vestibule. But I begin to wonder. Like, I don't know. It's just
In with
I was playing after this. I need to be lucky.
there. Step right up and smack a clown. Knock out the clown's teeth and win a prize. Win a spin on the prize wheel. You there. You there.
She's noticed something.
Test your skill. Shoot futuristic lasers at the cosmic targets to win a spin on the prize wheel.
Yeah, bye.
I am intrigued.
Noticed something, but this is not related to the game. I had to look this after in a small break
Shoot the targets to win a
because I was supposed to have coffee with me. I was like, I'm gonna need a sip of coffee while the wheel spins, but I cannot find it. I don't have it in my close to me. Please, please.
win a spin on the prize wheel.
I didn't bring my coffee with me. Give me a moment, chat. That won't take too long. I just gotta leave it there. Yep. I left my coffee on the kitchen. I left it on the countertop. Oops. Oops. But do not fret. The coffee has been retrieved. I wonder if that caused me the distraction, because I was like, yeah. What the fuck? But yeah, I didn't notice I was drinking my coffee with me. I don't know why I felt my text kind of empty. I say kind of, because I have papers from cleaning my nose. But yeah. I should get a bean. I should get a bean so I can throw my trash there. I don't really like to have my trash on. It's well, I mean, to begin with, I'm not really someone who leaves trash, or for at least for long periods of time. Like, okay, I walk into something, and when I feel like I need to go to the bathroom, or I need to do something else, I'm just gonna take my time to grab my trash and throw it to the trash can at the kitchen. But me having a trash bin close to me, I don't have it. I don't have it. So yeah. Oh shit, here comes Pac-Man. Alright, so let us proceed with another run. I just had to check something important because
Alright. Hey, buddy.
if
This is dispatch.
this is like if I'm not allowed to do speedruns in the most chillest way as possible.
I just pulled up.
Good job.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never touch.
Alright, chat, let's try again.
How am I supposed to get in?
You don't screw up Carnival Blitz.
Provided with a data. Good job. Well done.
I am not well done.
Data diver is a
Okay.
masterpiece of the
So what we're
MCM.
talking about?
Not lose it. Now get in there.
Just I was saying something about FNaF. I know.
Over and out.
Blah blah blah. I don't remember. It was something about. Oh yeah, but the VR. Yeah, yeah. I was saying before that the game released with the VR mode, which you know when they show the game at PAX West, the only way to play you will be able to play the demo was with
Suppliers to
with
Edward
VR.
Murray's Costume Manor.
Then when the PlayStation page is up, they mentioned that VR is optional, which, hey, pretty cool. We less people left out and those who want to experience the game on VR, they have the opportunity to do it. But then they removed the VR.
This client tour will show you just what I'm capable
And
of. Get ready.
it was so weird because it was like, okay, so the game's gonna release without VR, but you gave the demo a demo to play the VR, and that will deal like, even though the VR, the people who play VR are a very low percent, you end up disappointing the people who wanted to play the VR.
The show's just begun. There's so much to be done. You want to be here to stay. It's a one-of-a-kind
So
fantasy workshop where you'll quite simply be amazed.
So because of it, sometimes okay, it's just okay. So here's the thing: Secret of Mimic released good, not a perfect state, but good. But this is a game that I feel that it needed more time to be finished. It feels like it needed more, yeah, like an extra year of development at least, to fully polish the game and fully implement VR to the game. Because again, for me it is weird that
A new world awaits. Now it's time to explore.
okay. So it is weird to me that Steel Wool like they didn't even mention nothing about the VR getting pushed or delayed. They're just like, yeah, we just gonna remove the VR tag from the PlayStation Store, and yeah, we won't say absolutely nothing. Like, again, like this game, it's released in a good state, but it feels like it needed another year to polish and refine the game. Because it really wasn't. It really feels like it wasn't, like it wasn't refined. Like it really feels like it needed more polish. Well, maybe not a year, 6 months. Let's just say 6 months. How many months? As you heard. Because the current patch of the game adds new sound effects, which is so good to hear. Like hearing these sound effects feels so nice. Also, actually understanding that you actually getting the mail and not like thinking that you actually didn't get any. It's also another problem of the game release version and the patch that release after it. And mainly have the VR out, which, well, I say 6 months, then actually it was gonna be 1 year because of the VR. Now it really feels like Steve will really pressure themselves a lot with releases. And I get that's because they want to have a new game as soon as possible. Probably because, I don't know if it's because of Scott's demands, or they just push themselves too much. But they really need to... I feel they still really need that moment of, yeah, maybe we should actually work with things with more time. And not trying to pressure us that it can affect our health, because I will be surprised in this case our crowd are developed with crunch with it. Like, I know crunch is not like pretty much all games are being made. Employees getting crunch, developers getting crunch. Like I don't think that's a surprise to anybody anymore. But still, like, if we can evade this, will be so nice for the health of these people. Yeah, like it appears that Steve is making like new games every 2 years. Where the final years where all teams get most people get to work on these games. I don't know. I don't think people have a problem with 3 year releases. No, not that it should be a problem to begin with, but yeah, and for now it has the I don't know. It's so weird to be. For me, it feels like the biggest problem with this are that Steam will push it themselves to release these games as soon as possible. And because of this, Steel will instead of having they just end up pressuring themselves. It does. They noticed when they were working on this security breach. That's why, again, like the 2 year cycle actually makes more sense than security breach, and also because they have more experience now and more people working. But that still that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that they shouldn't take into consideration. Oops, they should take into consideration that maybe they need more time for development. We don't know what's the next game is going to be announced. Besides, like, it's probably going to be the sequel of Security Breach. But I think nobody knows. I think, but like nobody knows. Like, here's the thing, chat. I think nobody knows. What's the game gonna be about? Is it gonna be a game like this type of games where it's like you have a map, you explore any location, and you have the freedom to move around and do things, or it's going to be something different. Like this is the thing. That's the thing. That's where I'm like, is this going to be like where they are gonna, like, if they wanna go with something bigger, maybe something like bringing back the sandbox experience for Security Breach, which it was supposed to be it. Then maybe, just maybe, they should give another year of development, because again, this game really is in a good state, but this game also, but it needed a little bit more of time. If you wanted to get VR together on launch, then an extra year. But overall, I do think that they are doing a decent job. I think that they can still do it, and probably they will notice that, yeah, we need another year. But as it is right now, I hope they give themselves more time to work on these games. Because I like Seabull's games. I like the way they approach to make these games. I know not everybody comes to the mainly because of nostalgia, which is another thing I want to talk about. But the first thing first, this. Yeah, like we don't know how much time did the piece has been development, or was it development? We know that it was supposed to release for the Super Nintendo for some reason, but you know, it's a game that is very polished, very finished, even though it has a lot of news files. Even though it has a lot of news files, but
If you can hear me,
actually, it may have more news files than Security Breach actually. But if we combine, of course, if we also add the both pre-releases versions. But yeah, like I was saying before, it just feels like they need an extra year. They still need an extra year for development in their games. I'm not waiting 3 years for the next game. I mean, that used to be the standard when games from, I would say 50 years ago, but not 20 years ago. From like 20 years ago. Games used to take around 3 years to be developed, and now we are waiting longer and longer for new games. And yeah, it doesn't really feel like FNaF it really needs, like FNaF, the type of games that FNaF is getting. I don't think 2 years is enough. Like from Steel. Like it's enough to make a good game, but not enough to be fully polished, fully finished. Mainly the polish part. It needs that extra, that time it needs to be for polish lately, and maybe make everything work better. Keep in mind I'm not really a game developer, I have no idea about, well, my knowledge is very basic, and stuff that maybe I could know about game development, it's not present.
Use the sliders to rebalance the load rate alignment, doohickey. Great.
Yeah, it's not in the point where I can tell like exactly, oh yes, it needs another year, but I just basic for like, just like in the state of this game. Because again, the state of this game is really good, but I feel like if they take an extra year to finish VR, release it together with the game, and give that extra polish, then yeah, I think a year will be enough. So yeah, probably if they want to also start release all their games with VR, VR being an optional thing, then yeah, probably that makes the requirements a lot more. It does make the requirements a lot more. I feel they make more sense to be like, and then add more an extra year for the development. I think they were developing this like they were supposed to be only VR or only flat mode. You can call this flat mode. But then they noticed that yeah, we actually cannot develop 2 modes in the 2 years, so we have to release one and the other delay it. And then delay in VR because they know that people will be disappointed if there was only VR. Like, I think this is the bad part about the Steelwool. Like, it's a company that they prefer to make VR games over flat mode games, which they're alright. The problem is the Scott wanted to work with a the VR main focus game studio to make games instead of just don't. Like again, I like Steelwool, but I think. Oh my God, please. Okay, this still can be saved. But I feel like Scott really wanted to be releasing mainly flatboard games where most people can play it, and yeah, they should have Scott has gone with another developer studio instead of still with Steelwool and keep Steelwool only for VR games. But it is what it is. It is what it is. No! No, why don't you hit it? I hate this. Ah! Why is it so inconsistent? Ah! I hate this game. No, excuse me. Sorry chat, I had to look for something. A little break before we head to the next run. It's annoying. But yeah, chat, I feel... Oof. Give me a second. Oh, sorry chat, I'm back. For some reason it didn't mute. Well, I mean, it didn't unmute it. I was using the mic mute from the headset, but it didn't work. Oh yeah, but yeah, chat. Let's do another run, shall we? It's almost Carnival Blitz. Oh, already leads back to Carnival Blitz after all.
This is Dispatch, Fast Bear Entertainment.
It's been a slow day, and I don't feel like, woo, let's keep hopping into another run. I'm just feeling slow. I feel like a turtle. I see things slower.
Just pulled up.
Good job.
You know what? If, I'm just gonna do one run and that's it.
Doesn't look like any.
And don't lag it, please.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never tell the truth.
Okay. Well, how am I supposed to get in?
To access
I'm
the
supposed to
building,
get in by
with
just
data.
breaking into the place.
Good job. Well done.
Yeah, like I was saying before. I do feel like
Master key to the
the Sequel needs just another year to develop their games. And they will make their games so polished, so good that I think a lot of people will be a lot more better. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, chat, I can do this. Another thing I want to talk about is fuck, what was exactly what I wanted to talk about? I want to say something about community, but I forgot what it was exactly. I know, I know I was talking about something. Fuck.
Potential buyers to Edwin Murray's Costume Manor, the leading powerhouse in costume entertainment and carnival game technologies. Woo! Come in and see what Murray's can do for your carnival, amusement park, midway, or fun fair. This client tour will show you just what I'm capable of. Get ready to be amazed.
I need coffee.
Every one of my creations are available for purchase or lease.
Welcome, welcome. The show's just begun. There's so much to be done. You want to be here.
Yeah, I cannot
to
remember.
stay.
It was
It's a
fuck. Like I know it because it's something I saw.
to see what
Yes, I think it was yesterday.
simply be amazed.
I was like, oh my god, this is so stupid. I need to talk about this, but no, I forgot. But I don't know. It was maybe it was something about Yeah, I didn't remember now. It was about yeah, I remember now. Nostalgia. See, there's something weird with FNaF and nostalgia. Like, okay, so I understand that people miss playing the Defend the Office games. Like, they're fun, they're good, they are nice to play. But I feel like that nostalgia is going to age badly because, see, people misses to play these games. But how much they can... Like, here's the thing, chat. I think the problem with this type of games is that I don't think it can work that good anymore. Like, these games are... I don't want to say arcade, but they're not games that they will give... I don't think it can work on the direction it can lead. I don't say that we cannot have any more of this. No. Like I think they can coexist. The problem is that I think people are putting their nostalgia in the wrong place. I think people are putting the nostalgia in the wrong place because, like, yeah, don't get me wrong, I like these games too. I like playing my typical Defend of Office as well, but I kinda feel like people are missing on it because we haven't got a new one in a while. But I also think people are mistaking that FNaF doesn't really need to return back into this. It feels like sorry to explain this because, like, yeah, I understand. I understand that people missed it. That people wants to play an old, like, people miss the old FNaF feeling.
Testing.
Well, personal, I know one. Like,
Quick.
how much story? I'm pretty sure this is possible, but how much can you do with an old, with the old formula? Because let's not forget that FNaF it's not only gameplay, which I feel like that's what people actually misses more. Well, people does not consider too much when working on FNaF. Well, talking about FNaF games. But like, it just, I don't think it can work anymore as a mainline games. Like, this is a type of game you can play for a few hours, have a good time, and then don't touch it anymore. I think the reason why it worked, or FNaF managed to keep relevant, is because first of all, the game is good, the first game. Second, released in a time where all horror games look the same, all follow the same formula. 3, Scott just pulled FNaF games, pulled 4 FNaF games in 2 years. In a really fast rate, like pretty much every 3-4 months. So we really were. So it kind of felt like we had a lot of different games very soon. They all follow the same formula, but each one gave something different. And I think people forget that because of that reason, FNaF remained relevant further. FNaF has remained relevant further, so that allowed to keep fresh very quick. Because if we still got that formula for every year when Scott started to do that for Sister Location and Pizza Sim, then yeah, it wouldn't give too much. The reason why this game ended up working is because these games, their focus is not the survival the office games. Or at least not the main focus. Like, Sister Location barely has it, it's just one. It has some sections that are similar to that, but they're not like fully the same until you play the custom night. And Pixel Scene has it as a, it is part of the gameplay loop, but it's not the main. Or it doesn't take the whole gameplay. You have the manage your pizzeria part, the simulator, the salvage part as well. And the different endings allow to have a lot more gameplay loop than any past FNaF game. And then there's Custom Night, which is a full survival the office game, which people often forget is that it's a custom night. So its main focus, of course, is to give mechanics for a lot of the different animatronics, and they can work together, which is where Scott. That it was the main challenge for Scott, the reason why it wasn't made in 3 months. And also much of animatronics, which of course is one of the main things. Like again, I'm not saying that it cannot work, or we cannot have like we shouldn't get more survive the defend the office games. It just feels like for what Scott wants to do with the story, it just cannot work anymore as the main games. It doesn't mean that they should be neglected. I feel they can coexist. We still will try with Security Rage, but it didn't work too much because the easy camera sucks. Like I can think of the part on the office part in. Well, you get the security patch from chips. Not chips, where you have to go through the chips to try to get it. But the office where you have to survive Roxy's and Monty's attack, it's so badly made. Like the camera system doesn't work too well in games. Not every place is loaded to be used the camera, so it may take a little while to load for some people. And there's also the other problem that the doors are very apart from each other, and the animatronics are not made to be working with this system in mind. Like, yeah, we are in front of the door, but at the moment we see, we're just gonna attack you. Like, it's so badly made. Let's not talk about the after boss fight. That is a whole other problem. But yeah, there you go. But yeah, I think that's a whole other problem that this franchise has, where still would, well, not still, sorry, where they like perhaps they still doesn't have any defensive office mechanic, which I don't mind that too much because you're doing the attack, the you do the attacking instead of defending, sort of, but it doesn't have any resemblance to it. I really feel like it could work as an extra game mode, like yeah, and you can play a defensive office version of, for example, Secret of Mimic, or like let's just put it for example, no? Let's just say that Steel Wool not only will release the VR game, the VR mode, but also is gonna release a DLC that's a custom night to this game, where you are thrown into an office where you're getting attacked by different costumes and animatronics of the game, and you have to defend from their attacks. So something like that could work, where it's just an extra game mode. But as a fully fledged game to tell a story and everything, I think it could work. But the problem is that I don't think it can be the main thing anymore. I could be wrong. I won't deny that. And then someone might throw me a fan game that works so well with this idea. But I'm just afraid that what people are placing this nostalgia is more on the old FNaF, where it's defend the office, the vague lore. Because I feel like if we went back to this mechanic, people will start to notice that the problems from that era, where the game's released too quick, so nothing really gets fully fledged. The lore not being fully developing has to be mysterious for the sake of mystery. And mind you, when I say this, I meant like it's going to be vague. We almost. Oops. I feel like this is going to be more of the issue with this game, where people are like, yeah,
Great. Now that I assume you are... Input the phone. 4, 3, 1, 2... Now...
okay, alright. So, I just feel like this is where I fear the most, where people are looking this era with nostalgia because it was everything new, the mystery, because everyone thought it was still the mystery, everything about the, because everyone thought the story was well made, well thought, and everything planned, and we got games in a really short period amount of time. Like literally just a few, like 3-4 months. Now the moment we return to this, with this like this stable level quality of the friendly office, for example, I think people will start to notice that yeah, maybe we shouldn't be fully back to this. Like again, I don't mind how it. I do think we can have both. That they can coexist. But I feel like most people are gonna be more into, yeah, we should play different office. Well, one thing they can do, if they wanted to be in the current games, like the mainline games, is just have different the office sections. But these sections are like levels, like you're like the controls and everything changes to fit this style. You know, just like use the cameras for your fast watch, or nice, nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, I hope. I have faith. It feels like your name. It will be nice. Yes! We did it. 8, 7.
Try and Mike. This is better than ice cream.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go! Ah, yes! We have a winner! Ow.
Head over to the prize wheel to redeem your...
I want to take mine. This is better this way.
Oh my god, finally! This is the run, chat, this is the run.
Prize wheel. Head over to the prize wheel to redeem your...
This is the run. But yeah, chat, like, this should really defend the office sections, and we can get both worlds. They should do it better. Like, they should actually make it like a full game mode about this, like changing levels, you could say, like, yeah, going from the free roam exploration to now be sitting in one place and be able to press buttons to open and close doors, use cameras, and not use a fast watch port implementation about it, or just monitors that are in the office. You have to move around the space and get close to a door or vent to close or open it. I know, like a proper developer one. Both worlds can. I think we can have both and work better. It's just that Steelwool has never able to implement a proper one. Because, well, here they reached the only game that they try to do that. And VR games, they are different game modes, mini games, so it is easier to implement different type of games. 6507 6507. But yeah, for games like I've wanted that it works, it's easy, it's a lot more easy to work and implement it. For games like this, yeah, I get it's harder, but I shouldn't think it's impossible, or at least should be tried again. But what people want is to have like full survive the office experience to revive the nostalgia, and then there should be developed as a side games, because again I don't think it can work anymore in the format we're going. But now we have story, or there's to get lore from other places now. Like, it feels like this is the format that we need to go forward. Doesn't mean it cannot be tried. I mean, apparently that's how the job of creation is. But it's like you have these different office mechanics, but still having free roam and working good, and having a good story accompanied with it. It will, well, be able to tell a story, but again, it also depends what type of story they want to tell. I don't think the story of Secret Mimic will work on Defend the Office. But yeah, again, my main concern with this idea of returning back to Defend the Office games is that people are misplacing their nostalgia. That's mainly my main problem. It can work. Like, I feel like it works better if it's its own thing instead. Can I get something nice? Okay. Okay, not bad. Like, people are misplacing their nostalgia, trying to get, you know, believing that. Oh wow. Holy fuck. Yeah, I think people are displacing nostalgia by believing that, yeah, if we just return back to this system where, in an era where the story was vague, but everyone believed that there was a proper story, and in an era where games used to release every 3 months, then yeah, I don't think it will work. I don't think it wouldn't work anymore. And people will notice the problems with that era, and then gonna be people like, yeah, we should have returned with it, and yeah, I just don't feel like this shouldn't be the way we should. I don't think this is the path FNaF should take. But I do agree that it definitely needs to return as a like a separated game, like you know, as an extra FNaF games that people get, like, oh yes, we can. This is not part of the main FNaF experience, story, lore, but here, still take this Defend the Office game, or did we have this section of Defend the Office in the Security Breach 2 sequel, for example? That is properly implemented and is made to be actually accommodate with the mechanic, and not just like just use a fast watch, move to one spot to another to close the door, and yeah, you know what I mean. I do think it can work, but I definitely don't think we should return back to that format. I think we shouldn't. Because again, I think that games like Security Breach, it was properly told. But a better example, Secret of the Mimic. I think Secret of the Mimic wouldn't work as a Defend of Office game. Or at least with the story it wants to tell. Yes, it's next to me, but okay. That was spooky, but we're fine. I mean, it's already above of me, so I don't really need to pull the trigger to do the use of distraction, but yeah, maybe I should have done it. Okay. I did not hear his footsteps. I swear I did not hear his footsteps. What the fuck? I don't have the volume down. That was weird. I was like, where is it? It went to the door or went to the stairs inside the room? Like, it was so weird. Oh, it's fine. I don't see the Mimic. But I'm safe, so it's fine. And to crank this thing again. Okay. What you were oh my, holy fuck, the Mimic is so aggressive right now. I thought Mimic would start to chase me to the stairs, but no, it was literally standing next to the door. It was spawn camping. Stupid. This might be dangerous, actually. Bad idea, but I'm already in this, so cannot retreat. this one. Who will talk that the one that will kill me time will be this time. It will be this part. Now, there's are gonna be times where the mimic's actually a pain in the ass to deal here. Usually, it's not when you get the correct spawn, or when the spawn is not close to you. But this time, and while you trick the AI to go to these stairs, which is not really hard to do it, but this time, end up being different. And I can feel the 1,000 years of pain on my back. What's the dog doing? It's drinking water, but luckily my throat's getting dry. But luckily we'll have the showtime soon.
Run demonstration pre-show.
So I can take a break to my I mean, I need to take a break for my throat, but also to be able to resist further. I need that precious water. I've been thinking lately of doing a replay of Another Yellow. I miss playing Another Yellow. No, not speedrunning that. Well, kind of too, but mainly I just want to do a replay of the game. I mentioned previously that I played this game before I started streaming, so I never gave the chance or give it a playthrough like other fan games. So I think this time might be I think this might be the perfect time to start doing that.
Places, please. Operator, report to the stage left.
And we're going to the stage left. Alright, water time. My throat really needs it.
Ahoy there, kid.
Ahoy, Foxy.
Oh my god.
Today's a big surprise party. You should be excited.
I'm sad because today is the big surprise party. I forgot to get a gift. It's a disaster.
Shiver, timbers, no gift.
Oh, I was so needed. I feel like it doesn't really feel like when you speak for very long periods of time. Then you begin to feel your throat dry, tired, and the moment you drink water, you don't really feel like you found a water in a you find an oasis in a big desert.
Present for the big surprise party.
Oh, is that all? Is it? Perfect present coming right up.
Yarg! What's all this racket?
Foxy, you woke up the captain.
Are we under attack? The ship be covered in decorations? Decorations. First mate Foxy.
Are ye having a party?
Of course not, Captain. We would never. Right? Did you forget pirate rule number 22? No parties. And pirate rule number 2? No decorations. Aside from our flag, that is.
Ah, you true comedy. But yeah, I don't wanna replay Under Yellow, and it will be the first. Well, I mean, not really the first time because of the AI mod, but I don't wanna replay Under Yellow. I think it'll be fun. Playing all rounds and like, oh my god, that was so big. That was so big. Flip, 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 flip. Easy. Renard!
How much did you pay? I said, no, there was no guest list, so I made a little extra. It's not enough. I can make more.
Yeah, anyways.
Party snacks. Pirate rule number 1. No party snacks.
Why concentrate to aim to these things like, yeah, this is the easiest thing to do. But yeah, I don't kinda miss revisiting Another Yellow. Like, I miss Zero, I miss Martlet, I miss Darlo. I want to play other routes as well. I see why it's so appealing. See understand, remember the appealing of this fan game. Because it is my favorite fan game of all time, but I haven't replayed to understand it. So I definitely want to give it another play.
Well done, Boston.
Foxy! Foxy! Roctopus! Roctopus on the starboard bow!
Curse ye, Foxy. Every sailor knows Roctopi are drawn to boat parties. This is why sailors don't have boat parties. Hey, man. Groovy party. What do you got to eat? Come on, lads. Stop that Roctopus. Oh, far out.
We're out. Okay. No, yeah, definitely gonna have some time loss. Definitely. I only have 1 minute to save it, which is impossible. So yeah, to maybe really ruin it. I get it ruined because I. Okay, bloop, 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 bloop. Oh my god, please. Can I get another record? I don't know, but we won't be speedrunning for at least 2 weeks. Since now, Poopy Playtime Chapter 5, sorry, is coming.
What a bunch of squares. Well done, lads. You all work together for once, like a real crew. You've made me the happiest captain on the 7 seas.
Foxy! You did it! You did it! You found the perfect present for the captain!
I did.
The present was the friendship all along.
Foxy, this
Why this always take me some time?
Foxy, my birthday.
Sometimes it's sorry to get this. I know speedrun this in a casual way.
The show must
Like sometimes I feel like some of these things that happen are just
progress the story.
pain.
Please follow the script. Reloading.
Like, you know.
Reloading. Reloading.
like it's just I feel like it's really happen anymore. But here I am. I may understand why, because of me not really practicing too much anymore, and also like doing other stuff and streaming other stuff. But still,
No.
it hurts me.
Captain, another springlock failure? According to your records, this is not your first visit to the service hospital. Scanning. Scanning. Error.
Scan
It appears you
this.
have a
Hahaha.
object wedged inside.
So
Now,
funny.
don't you worry. We will get you all sorted out. Stay
I need more water. I need more water.
Consult the service manual. Good news. The procedure is simple.
Ugh.
We must clear out the foreign material. First, we will blend up the foreign object. Then, you'll need a stringent steam clean to soften up the remaining organic material so we can scoop it out. Finally, we will flush out your water with a power hose, then give you a nice long soak in the
But yeah, maybe I'm gonna do that after.
ship in no time.
Maybe after Poppy playtime, I dedicate some stream of speedruns and then
1,625
re-experience Under the Yellow as is intended. Oops.
I'm very excited about our next showroom.
Welcome to the world's first recycling center. Basically, we take trash and turn... And what? The same good old joke. Oh, spooky. Oh. Ah! Stupid. This is so over. I'm gonna concentrate. I was concentrating like, okay, I feel like I need to concentrate a little bit more, a little bit more if I'm gonna be losing some time. But yeah. I don't know what we're gonna speedrun next. The moment I get tired of this game, like, assuming we don't get a new FNaF Steel game in this one. Honestly, I think there will be nothing. Like, I don't know what else I would want to speedrun. Play. Like, I don't know, maybe I could try Rune. I always like to. I don't know. There's a category of Rune I like, but there's one part of that run that is so annoying that I just don't want to do it. And the worst part is pretty much the end of the run. So to be able to trigger it, well, to make it work, it's so complicated. I'm like, yeah, is it really worth it? So I don't think I will ever speedrun Ruin. Fuck. You know, I still don't know how to do this correctly. Do this jump. It is difficult. Anyways, burning hell. Bam boom, bam boom. Bam boom, bam boom, bam boom. And the ideas for streaming are pretty much like, okay, this is the next, which is tomorrow, it's gonna be Puppy Playtime Chapter 5. After that, some speedrun dedications, the dedicated speedrun streams, then replaying all of Under the Yellow, then playing maybe other speedruns dedicated streams as a break, and then we can do okay. Oof, I almost fell down. That was scary. It is possible to fall down here? I don't think so, but that was scary. And then we can do... Well, maybe around that time it's gonna be another game that will be released with interest, but let's assume that there's nothing coming yet, so I'm gonna mention... I'm gonna say something like, oops. Let's say something like, well, so was it considered Genshin? In case there's something coming. Great, I am. Fucking. Can I save this? I know there was a save, but can I save this? News have died. I can't. I don't wanna do this. I'm gonna lie. I don't wanna restart. But not because I don't have time for it, but also I don't wanna like walk in there and do the slope path. Like I'm tired. Ah, fucking hell. I don't give a shit. Yeah, this is a dead run. I don't mind. I don't know how I felt doing that jump. I seriously I cannot understand. Chad, I give up. I give up. Today is not the day for speedrunning, but oh well. Honestly, I didn't even thought I would be speedrunning today, but I'll streaming too much today, but here I am. Let's take this time to practice. I really need to practice more this game, but I haven't found the time anymore. Maybe I should just speedrun a new category. I think that's what I need, mainly. This is what I hate of running. Teleport! Stupid Arnold. Oh, that is serious lag. It drops frame rates. Arnold! Stop being useless. No. Did I ever speedrun the speedrun there? No, right? No, because it's I mean this part I do. But it's not really changed nothing. I said like. And sometimes I. Oh my god! This is stupid. Yeah, to be honest, I don't want to finish this. I'm so I'm so tired. I don't feel the spirit anymore today. Do you have like 20 minutes more to stream? Do I want to do? What do I know? What I want to do with these 20 minutes left? No. To be completely honest, I don't. Yeah, moment, chat. I need to I need to heal myself. Oh my god. I don't know, chat. There's something else you are interested to see me play right now because, or like. Like, there's something. I don't know. I don't know. My energy for this went out. I don't feel. I don't feel interested to play this anymore. I just feel tired. I just feel tired. I just want to fall asleep. Maybe die on my it so my corpse can be used as food for my cat. For once. My god. I don't know, Chad. I don't really feel to do another one. I feel exhausted. My life is exhausted. I don't know, just all the most motivating parts on Devil are Dolly appearing and try to kill me, and I don't even want to say the Incredible Blitz and that part of the Dolly parkour. Those are like the parts where if I die, Oh well, I go wrong, then I just, like... Is it worth to keep going? Well, at least with the, At least with the control blades, like, it's just like, what, 20 minutes in a run? It's like, okay, it is a lot, but it's not the worst thing. And now I'm like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? I mean, we almost have 2 hours of streaming, so that is fine. We can leave it here. I think I can feel like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should continue to stream, but also I'm like, yeah, let's try even retry another one. Yeah, okay, at least chat, let me refill my water and clear my nose again. So I'm gonna be right, I'll be right back. Come back, chat. I'm gonna do one more try. I don't have to pee, since I also felt the need to pee. And I'm gonna do another try and see if it goes well. But I'm not too optimistic. I am not gonna lie. I'm not feeling optimistic, but sure, let's try it. This is weirdly placed. Does it matter now? Well, doesn't matter. Anyways, so yeah, let's try it. Let's try it once more. One more run, one more try. It goes wrong, goes wrong. It goes well, goes well. We'll see.
Arnold. Hey, buddy. This is Dispatch with Fazbear Entertainment. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like I'm gonna explode.
I just pulled up.
Good job.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never tell the truth.
Okay. Well, how am I supposed to get in?
To access the building, you've been
Right.
provided
Trust chat.
Good job. Well done.
Gamblers quit before they win.
That data diver is your master key to the MCM facility.
Also taking a only 9% chance.
Now get in there and retrieve our property.
9% gamblers quit before they win? Or something like that, I don't know. I'm gonna try to concentrate a bit more than usual, so that means less yapping. But if I can win this, then that means
Welcome, potential buyers.
I can do it.
to Edwin Murray's Costume Manor, the leading powerhouse in costume entertainment and carnival game technologies. Woo! Come in and see what Murray's can do for your carnival, amusement park, midway, or fun fair. This client tour will show you just what I'm capable of. Get ready to be amazed. Don't forget, Every one of my creations are available for purchase or lease.
One day I need to switch either categories or the other game to speedrun, that's for sure.
There's so much to be done.
I can't keep playing this game forever.
Today, it's a one-of-a-kind fantasy workshop where you'll quite simply be amazed.
I wind up obsessing running around here. I'm trying to make a weird infinite or well Mobius Mobius strip.
Identifying dive! Hit it, Mr. Octopus!
So, when are you gonna play an actual band?
A new world awaits. Now it's time to explore. Step right up.
Exactly.
It's time to open the door.
Oops. I should just not keep doing it if I fail once. It's like the time save is huge, but yeah. Okay. It's gonna be so weird because I'm so used to yapping, but I mean, to be honest, the main problem is just two parts where I fail the most, but yeah, just I'm gonna see if the extra concentration will work. Why did I do that?
Just follow the soothing sound of my voice.
Watch my save this. I cannot be saved. I don't know why I do that. I'm sorry. It's fine. This is just the beginning, so I can restart.
Arnold. Hey, buddy. This is Dispatch with Fazbear Entertainment.
I just pulled up.
Good job.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never tell the truth.
Okay. Well, how am I supposed to get in?
To access
Yes, I am.
the
Okay.
has been provided with a data dive. Good job. Well done. That data diver is your master key to the MCM facility. Do not lose it. Now get in there and retrieve our property. Over and out.
Well, that would be nice to get some lags in out of nowhere. With this game. Well, to be fair, also my PC, but still. As you guys know, you need to blame the game, not yourself for whatever mistake you do. Or your teammates if you're in multiplayer. That also counts. I just had that one friend that for some reason blamed me for not shooting on time to a character, which is like, no, I mean, I was just... That was years ago, but... No, I was aiming well, I was shooting as fast as I could, and I was like, no, but the input delay, and I was like...
This client tour will show you just what I'm capable of.
I mean, I guess I could try to be better by taking into consideration the input delay that it takes me to ensuring and responding everything, but it's not easy. No, easy, but I'm not interested
Welcome.
to do that.
The show's just begun. There's so much to be done.
That was weird.
You want to be here to stay. It's a one-of-a-kind.
Especially the game was playing in 60 FPS, I think. Yes, 60 FPS. So it's like, okay, whatever. But well.
Identifying dive. Hit it, Mr. Octopus.
Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna start looking at other categories because it's like,
Don't be scared. It's time to
I might have to just pull glitches run instead. I don't know. Like the thing with doing glitchless is that it's not like I always like playing this game glitchless. It's more like I just like to do these little tricks to skip takes and save some time. I don't know. Like maybe I don't know. The only problem is the carnival blades, where I feel like it's such a great thing to do, but also so difficult. Then also they skipping all the dolly sections. It's like, damn, it's so cool. But it's not to the point where like, at this point in time, I might just consider speedrunning glitchless. It might be less painful for me. Be a little more capable, since a lot of the abilities that you have on no major skips can be transferred to skipless, glitchless. I mean, glitchless, skipless. I think it's the same. But yeah, the consideration is there. A great long puzzle.
Check. Testing. One. That was quick. So, let's talk about what you're there to find.
Obviously, this possibly murderous endoskeleton has encountered some unfortunate glitches, but that doesn't mean the idea isn't sound.
Wait, why don't they listen to Spanish?
We think that endoskeleton
Wait, what?
has a lot of potential, and that's why we want you
What?
to read Murphy's
How did that?
original schematic.
That just happened.
Find its schematic.
Like, yeah, they give it to this. Like, yeah, my PC is Spanish, but that should change to Spanish. Pretty sure languages is manually set to English. I mean, it is, but I just don't know why it. Okay. That was weird.
I can just smell that $25 gift certificate, can't you? You need to reach Murray's executive.
That's for the schematic.
No, it would change nothing really. There's no voice in Spanish right now for some reason.
Doesn't have executive permission yet, so
Well, dubs.
not a problem. We just need to find the station.
You know, I probably play the houses the dubbing. I don't know why none of the newer FNaF games has dubs.
Station up in the warehouse manager's office.
It should be impossible for them, for Scott,
Before you go, take a hand crank.
or foreseeable to implement it.
Looks like you can get one from the infant.
Or at least I think. I don't know. And there's more money involved with translation and stuff. But come on, Scott, we got some money. TF2 logo update. I got no patience, please let me just... Yeah, I might give it a try to glitchless. Maybe it'll be a little more comfortable to me because of these times now. At some point I was able to grind this no problem, but now like I have other stuff going around and I don't have the same time to practice speedruns I used to. Then yes, I am considering. Maybe I should take into consideration switching to glitchless. Well, yeah, it's gonna be longer speedruns, but like, not really. Because the amount of time you save between one to another isn't that much. So might as well give it a try to that. It's always a kind of miss doing pre-Cardinal Blitz speedruns because it's just I've reached a moment where it feels absurd good doing it. The parkour too. No, never. I just don't want to stop doing it because it's just doing quantum levers is such a gut. It's such a fun time. It's such a fun time. I wonder why this exists though. Like these levers, these cover entrances. Like, what's the point of this? Serious question. What's the point of this? feel like I'm getting too concentrated for something that it's in a second, excuse me, in second nature, but I just really feel like I need to concentrate a lot more than usual. Especially when Crucible Pizza the parkour comes. Tiger Rock too, but I have still no idea how to deal with Tiger Rock.
Hello, employees. When the machinery is clear of debris, rotate the hand crank. Push the... You are now safe to get under the elevator. To realign the elevator, use the sliders to rebalance the load weight alignment. Doohickey. And please... Great. Now that I... Input... 2... 1... 3... 4... Now, disengage. Close the hatch. Reset the crank. Turn on the power, and you are done.
Moment of truth.
Welcome to the Big Top Showroom Vestibule. Welcome to the Big Top Showroom.
Tickets, please.
Spin. You there. You there. Step right up and smack a clown. Knock out the clown's teeth and win a prize. Win a spin on the prize wheel. You there. You there. Step right up and test your skill. Shoot futuristic lasers at the cosmic targets to win a spin on the prize wheel.
This is better than ice.
You there. You there.
Fucking hell.
You there. Step right up and test your skill. Shoot the targets to win a spin on the prize wheel. You there. Step right up and smack a clown. Knock out the clown's teeth and win a prize.
We failed, chat. We failed. Fucking hell. We failed. I'll try. At least I can do one more. Oops, I hate the continue. Sorry.
Arnold. Hey, buddy. This is dispatch with...
how much concentration I'm gonna need to do this. We'll see, we'll see.
I just pulled up.
Good job.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never tell the truth.
Okay. Well, how am I supposed to get in?
To access the building, you've been provided with a date. Good job. Well done. That data diver is your master key to the MCM facility. Do not lose it. Now get in there and retrieve our property. Over and out.
I never pay attention to the bird sounds. I didn't know there were bird sounds in this game. I want to hear. Some of these noises reminds me of
Welcome,
Banjo-Kazooie.
potential buyers, to Edwin Murray's Costume Manor, the leading powerhouse in costume entertainment and carnival game technologies. Woo! Come in and see what Murray's can do for your carnival, amusement park, midway, or fun fair. This client tour will show you just what I'm capable of. Get ready to be amazed. Don't forget, every one of my creations are available for purchase or lease.
Welcome! Welcome! The show's just begun. There's so much to be done. You want to be here to stay. It's a one-of-a-kind fantasy workshop where you'll quite simply be amazed.
My nose. Surely I'm not getting sick. I don't know how many times I said I'm getting sick, but it never happens.
A death-defying dive!
Shut up.
Hit it, Mr. Raptopus!
A new world awaits. Now it's time to explore. Step right up. Don't be scared. It's time to open the door. If you're there, pick up. Just follow the soothing sound of my voice.
Check. Testing. One.
There's nothing to
That was
test.
quick. So, let's talk about what
What you're there to find. Obviously, this possibly murderous endoskeleton has encountered some unfortunate glitches, but that doesn't mean the idea isn't sound or valuable. We think that endoskeleton has a lot of potential, and that's why we want you to retrieve Murray's original schematic. And after you find that schematic for us, we can certainly try to maybe find a way to probably save your life from her. If that's not incentive enough to find a schematic, then I don't know what is.
to get that schematic, and with some luck, you can deactivate that endoskeleton and collect it for us as well. I can just smell that $25 gift certificate, can't you?
You need to reach Murray's executive suite. That's where the schematic most likely is. Your data diver doesn't have executive permission yet, so you can't get any here. Not a problem. We just need to find the stations to upgrade your data diver so you can gain access. They're all over the facility. In fact, there's a station up in the warehouse manager's office. You should head there next. But before you go, take a hand crank for the security fence. Looks like you can get one from the inventory tube system. That's the big machine in the security office. Should be active now.
Welcome, new user. Package, letter, article, postcard, college, notification, note, memo, a random message, report, news, dispatch, docket, bulletin, and
It would be so funny if I get the fully loading glitch. It'll be so funny. He's probably just I might cry. Because I'm like, yeah, I think I just realized I should give up and oh, that can happen. Well, chat, I tried, but I don't really feel to speedrun anymore. I'm feeling a little bit tired. At least had a good night's sleep. And well, I have to do other stuff, such as better end stream now. So yeah, ladies and others, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me here on Twitch. Follow me on my Twitter account, EduStar87. Also on Blue Sky, which I'm more active there, EduTheStar.psky.social. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, EduTheStar. See the first Secret of Mimic video, first playthrough is coming. And if you miss any stream or you want extra content, there's EduTheStarlight. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, probably, with Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. Bye bye!